Peace, 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 peace to the original people of the Creator. Welcome to another edition of Fresh Fire Friday with TY and Reggie. But, as always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. What's going on, bro?
What's up, bro?
So what we got going on today, man?
Hey,
something.
So we've been teasing you guys for the last couple of weeks. We're going to take it back to how this thing got started. So these are the type of topics that we started off talking about, a year plus ago. I'm in Cali. Bro was actually probably in Texas, or maybe he was in Mississippi then, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, nevertheless, the topic for today is going to be for Fresh Fire Friday. We're taking it back. It's the NBA playoffs right now. Me and my brother, we both love basketball. So it's going to be your Fresh Five starting lineup plus your six man from the NBA today. Not all time, but today's NBA. It's on you, bro.
Wow.
Let's do this.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, this is a tough topic. So I tried to keep it fresh and put a little old school in it as well. But this the five right here. The way I came up with my five, I picked five that I feel that this five right here can beat any five people in the NBA today.
Okay.
Point guard, I got Trae Young. Shooting guard, with, like they say, with facts, change your opinion. Jason Tatum, I'm gonna put him at 2, even though he's 6'9", 6'8". 3, no surprise to nobody, gonna be LeBron. 4, I'm going with Giannis. And at the center, I'm going with Joel Embiid. And I'll bring and we'll talk about 6 man after you give me your 5.
Okay. All right. That's an interesting list. I know you was gonna have LeBron on there.
And Trae.
And I knew you was gonna have Trae. Now, at first, when I was thinking about this, I was thinking about who you probably is gonna put on your list. And I really did have some backups. So we wouldn't have the same list. So a couple of my guys is gonna be the same, but I'm gonna switch it up just so we can actually, these two teams can battle. Okay. So I ain't gonna pick nobody that you pick. All right. So my starting point guard is gonna be Luka. Gotta go with Luka, man. He's 6'7". My man, 23 years old. He's 23.
I love him.
You know what I'm saying? That's my point guard. Then I gotta go with a student of Kobe's. I gotta go at shooting guard. I gotta go with Devin Booker at 6'5". You know what I'm saying? He's only 25. I got a young squad. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Now, you got me because I really was hoping that you didn't pick Jason Tatum because I did have Jason Tatum at the 3. But you know what? Hey, I can't go wrong with KD. I'm going to go ahead and slide KD in there. I was going to try to stay super young, but I'm going to go with KD at my 3, right?
Right.
And then now at my 4, I got a love-hate relationship with this kid. I'm going to go with, I had Giannis because he's the ultimate pick, but I'm going to go with AD. You know what I'm saying? A healthy AD, I'm going to go with him at power forward, okay? And then at 5, obviously, Embiid is the guy. But you can't go wrong with Jokic.
You can't go wrong with him.
That's my number 5. Now, you put that lineup against your lineup, best out of 7, we'll just have to see what happens,
Yeah, we're going to see what happens. But, it's so funny, man. I look at both our lists, and we have this conversation a lot. Steph Curry not even on it.
Nah.
And I went back and forth. Should I get Steph? But the most ironic thing on there is the Trae Young and who's your point guard? Luka pick. Those two was traded for each other in the draft.
Yeah. So just like you, I was thinking, Steph, man. Steph is good, I say he's bad for the NBA, but on one hand, and then he's good for the NBA on another hand. But we come from really dissecting the game and watching the game. And he's too much of a handicap for me. Like I'm saying, he's a liability on defense.
Yep.
He's very careless with the ball. So, and he's small. So if I had to pick a point guard out of everybody, he's not going to be my top pick.
I got Trae Young. You don't get no smaller than that. But
nah, you got a little guy, but
yeah, but I made up for it. Volumetrically, I mean, you look at the position. I got Jason Tatum at 6'8" playing the 2. Then I got LeBron 6'9", 6'10" at the 3. Giannis 6'11", 7 feet at 4. Then Joel Embiid 7 feet plus. Yeah. But I wanted to go, bro. I wanted to go with something more. You know, we talk a lot about blocking out and crashing the boards. Joel Embiid ain't gonna do that, but he gonna play defense. Giannis gonna crash the boards. Giannis is 3 people in the NBA that actually still do the shot block out drills. Giannis, Marcus Smart, what's a man name for Miami? That like to shoot in the corner, the threes in the corner.
Oh, you talking about
with all the shoes, sneaker guy.
Yeah.
Him and Jimmy Butler. You know, I like Tucker and Jimmy Butler. I mean, you know, it was hard for me not to pick buckets, but
yeah, I got buckets. If we had a coming off the bench, he's not my 6th man though. But he's definitely an honorable mention because he's a 2-way player, you know. So
that's for sure.
But since we speaking on coming off the bench, who would be your first man off the bench? Would it be buckets?
Nope. I want to keep it. The big man is where the NBA is suffering at right now. I got Karl Anthony Towns coming off the bench, replacing either Giannis or Joel Embiid. And I think with if Big Cat was in a different environment, just imagine if he was on the Lakers playing with LeBron. Just imagine if he was on Miami playing with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, but we talked about it, man. He played with Butler, man. It's something missing about his game.
He did. He played with Butler in Minnesota,
yeah. It's just something. It's like Luke the Curl. We talked about it. It's something we got to figure it out.
It wouldn't quite curl up.
Yeah, something ain't quite with his game that it's not completely together. So my guy, I did just the opposite. I went small because I'm saying I love him, and I know. Man,
I already know who you're gonna say.
It's such a what you've done for me lately world. Yeah. And he's kind of under the radar now because I'm saying he didn't play much this year. Yeah. Dame Dollar. That's my guy.
Dame got more commercials this year than he played in games.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a lot of guys that we pretty much, I ain't gonna say forgot about, but they're not talking about. Yep. You're not talking about Kawhi. You're not talking about Dame. You're not talking about PG-13. These guys, you know, are all-stars that didn't really play this year for the most part. But I think Dame gonna come back strong next year. And, you know, I like his game because I know people say I'm probably crazy, but I'll pick him over Steph. And the reason for it is because he can do what Steph do, not as good as Steph, but he brings something else to the table to me that Steph don't bring. Like Steph can drive, but I think Dame drive a little bit different when he come in there. You know what I'm saying? I think he's just tougher, man. You know, I don't know. But that would be my 6th man coming off to give me that firepower. So I went little, you went big. Definitely looking at the 2 squads, I think you probably got me a little bit on the defensive side, but offensively, I don't know.
It's gonna be tough. I'm gonna tell you, man. I picked Big Cat, but slowly but surely, man, every day this season, Jaylen Brown been the only weakness we talked about him, his ball handling skills. I don't even
Absolutely.
know. I still don't know if he can dribble. Now
No,
you
man.
know,
Ever since you brought it to my attention, I just been watching. And even if you watched last night, man, he lose control of that ball so much that you
yeah,
know what I'm saying, it's crazy. And I know the other team is they don't, you know, honed in on that. I know they have.
yeah. And he what 6'6", 6'7", something like that, probably.
Yeah, about 6'6", 6'7". He ain't no
Yeah.
little fella.
Yeah, he not little. All right, so we got our 5. Let's talk about the positions.
Okay.
And with Trey and Luka, how you think that's going to be?
So if we go one for one, let's just look at it from each position.
All right.
You got Trey and I got Luka. I think all day Luka's not going to be able to hold Trey. He's obviously too quick. So it's a disadvantage and advantage either way you look at it.
Either way, yeah, they're gonna
Luka's
cancel each
gonna
other
post
out.
him. He's gonna post him up,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna play bully ball. But Trey is gonna break his ankle.
Yep.
So it's a wash at the point guard. You know, both of them can get on fire. If I even looked at Luka numbers, man. He's been averaging 30 plus every year that he made the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he stepped his game up every year in the playoffs.
With Wilt, and he in the category with Wilt and Kareem right now, something like.
And when I'm watching them, man, I be trying to find reasons not to like him. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the one thing that I would say that I don't like that he could easily change is come back in better shape, man.
Yeah.
Just get in a little bit better shape to me. Yeah. Like I think that'll do wonders for his game. He don't have to improve on his shooting. His game is well-rounded, but he just, to me, I just don't feel like, I feel like he could be even better if he took care of his body a little bit better.
Yeah. His athleticism, he can improve on his free throws.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it, man. I don't see nothing else that the dude, and he play at his own pace. He don't let you speed him up. He don't let you dictate. And you talking about picking Trey out. How he gonna do Trey? He looking for Steph in every pick and roll right now.
Absolutely. Now the one thing that I have noticed by watching this series is though, it's almost like Dallas play better when he's off the court though. Because they at a faster pace. Because sometimes he play too slow for his teammates.
Oh yeah, when Brunson come out there, he changed the whole dichotomy of the game. Yeah.
So let's move to the shooting guard.
Man, I went to another Bean protege, man. And just so happened Trey was too, and Jason Tatum, So who you had for two?
I had Devin Booker. So now
Booker, his defense ain't where Tatum's at right now.
You know what? It's not. Man, Tatum, like I said, I wanted to pick him, but that's just like a draft. I went second, so I lost out on that one. Yeah. But he was gonna be my 3.
We should have went 1 for 1.
Yeah.
We should have went 1 for 1.
But Tatum, both of them can get cold sometimes. Both of them can go cold. But if I had to give the edge, I give a slight edge to Tatum. I give your squad the slight edge because of Tatum's defense.
Yeah.
Booker, he's not quite there on the defensive end. If it was just offense, I would say again they kind of a wash because both of them can catch fire and drop like 20 in a quarter. Yeah. But I've seen both of them go cold sometimes as well. But Tatum is going to bring it on the defensive end. If you watch that Boston Brooklyn series, man, he really, really played KD very well.
Oh, yeah.
Very well. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was surprised. Now, Boston overall got a good help in team defense, but there were times where it was Imano. and he held his own with arguably the best scorer in the game.
Arguably the best player in the game right now.
Yeah, but definitely score or offense. You know what I'm saying? So I would give Tatum the slight edge at the 2 position. Moving to the 3.
Hold up. I'm gonna say something about them real quick. I do agree with you 110% because I said the same thing. They're the only 2 players that I said this about this entire playoffs. For points during the game, each game that they're playing, they be on the court the whole time and you forget that they're even on the court. They just get, I never seen, the only other person I see do that is your boy, PG-13. He could be on the floor and you don't even realize he on the court, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I already knew you was gonna have LeBron, so I didn't even pick LeBron. And another reason I didn't pick LeBron or KD is because I was trying to, my goal was trying to stay super young. I was really trying to stay, if I could, 30 and below, because I'm saying, though, that's the future of the NBA. However, LeBron, I mean, say less. Now, LeBron, KD, this is an argument, barbershop talk all day long. Offensively,
you got KD?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Hey, pretty much if we was on Drink Champs, we drink it right
now.
Yeah. Because they cancel each other out.
They cancel each other out.
I would say KD has a better offensive game. However, LeBron got a better overall game. So what you got to love about LeBron, he's going to do what's needed that night. It might be scoring. It might be passing. It might be rebounding. He's going to do whatever it takes to win that particular game that night. KD just going to bring it 9 times out of 10 offensively. And he's pretty good on help defense, but he's going to bring it on offensively and pretty much every night for the most part. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I would say that's a wash.
Yeah, we can count. They cancel each other out. And I my hit on KD used to be the same thing that we talk about Jason Tatum and Devin Booker. I didn't think that his game was as polished on defense, but these last 3-4 years, man, he been pretty solid in defense. He even lobbied to get Defensive Player of the Year one year. You remember? He said, I want the year that he won the MVP, he wanted Defensive Player of the Year. He wanted to get that award too. Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna always, as long as LeBron is in the league, if he was in a wheelchair or crutches or whatever, I'm still gonna pick him in my 5.
Gotcha.
Number 4.
So at the power forward, you got Giannis. That's one of those nature move to Mars.
Yeah, man.
You got Giannis. I mean, I had no choice. I had to pick AD.
Yeah. I would have picked AD if it wasn't for Giannis, but my AD didn't come into my brain because AD, PG-13, Dame, Kawhi. I looked at them as not even in the NBA this year.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't pick Kyrie. I wanted to pick Kyrie for my point guard.
Yeah. And so, like, Giannis hands down, like, on one hand, I want to say a healthy AD is way better on offense, right? You would say that. Yeah. But then again, you can't really say that because Giannis is going to drive and he's going to punk you and he's going to get his buckets. He's still scoring. You might not like how he scored, but he's still getting buckets regardless. And he's going to bring it. You know what I'm saying? So I think the current AD, and when I say current AD, I'm talking about the last 2 years. I have to give it to Giannis. You know what I'm saying? As far as that matchup, who wins that matchup. And plus, we done seen it. Yeah. We done seen Giannis punk him.
Yeah. You give it to Giannis. I mean, I picked Giannis because, like I said, I would have picked AD, but
Well, I wish you
I,
have, so I would have had Giannis on my
yeah,
squad.
I
Want to make a
would.
trade?
We could
I'll trade
trade.
for him.
We could trade because I'm gonna give AD the edge because AD went from our height to almost 7 feet. He still got those skills. The only thing that he's weak in is his same thing Giannis, his physicality, his physical ability, able to be in shape. And he probably need to go see the Wizard of Oz and get some heart,
Yeah, yeah.
But that's it, man. But other than that, man, you can't tell me he ain't one of the top 5 players in the league.
He is, man, if he stop getting hurt.
Yeah.
And stay on the court.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, I mean, I'll definitely, we need to make that trade. I need some more physical players on my squad anyway.
You could take Giannis, We done traded Giannis before in the All-Star game. We traded him in the All-Star game before.
Okay. So we getting down to 5. And you got Embiid. And I think those guys definitely cancel each other out. And I got Jokic. You know what I'm saying?
We done seen it. We done seen it.
Yeah. They totally different type of players, but both of them bring it in a different way. Embiid to me is a better defensive player, hands down. But Jokic got offensively, I can't necessarily just give it to Embiid because Jokic got like some unstoppable little, not even jumping moves that works for him, and he stays within his game.
Yeah, he about like Luka. He don't let you dictate his speed. But the only edge I'll give Giannis over Embiid is his passing ability.
Jokic.
Yeah, Jokic. That's the only thing I'll give him over Embiid. But if Embiid was the only thing I don't like about him is he don't want to get on the post. Man, you like 7'2".
Yeah.
300.
So, yeah, and then what I take away from Jokic is what I don't like, what I've seen is he could be, I got a bunch of people that could get in better shape. I need to take him through a boot camp because Jokic, I've seen him give ticky-tack fouls because he's tired. Like he don't want to move his feet.
Yeah.
And he'll just, bro, you can't do those kind of fouls because it come back to backfire in the fourth quarter. Now you had 2 ticky-tack fouls in the second quarter because you're a little winded. Now you possibly sitting when they need you because you're in foul trouble.
Yeah.
So
you got Jokic, Luka, who else don't be
Giannis
in shape?
now. Oh, Giannis. Well, no, Giannis is in shape. He in shape though.
James Harden. James Harden probably the only true American that don't keep the only true American star that don't come ready to play every year.
Can't stay out the strip club.
Yeah, but the European players, man, I think that's just
their game.
Yeah, that's just who they are.
Yeah, it's a softer game though. You see when the Olympics come around, they play a different type of ball. So
I like some of their rules though.
Yeah. And then who you had coming off the bench? Oh, you had Karl-Anthony Towns.
I'm almost about to tell him to stay in the locker room, man. Yeah, I forgot me and you had that conversation. Probably when we first started doing this about him.
Yeah.
But
he's a little on the soft side too. He tried to toughen up because he got in the gym a little bit, but he's still a little soft, man.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep him. Like I said, he can. The good thing about him, maybe he'll play. I'm hoping that he'll play better with LeBron, and he can come in. The cool thing about him, Big Cat can come in for Bron, Giannis, or Embiid if needed.
Yeah. And that's the one thing, man, the leadership that you have with LeBron, he can make all those players even better.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I picked. Even though, I'm pissed that he didn't make first team All NBA. I think he should have made first team. You came in second in scoring. You average almost 30 points a game and you made third team.
Yeah. They got to put him on the team though.
He on the team. He done made it what 18 years straight.
Yeah.
So who you had? You had
I had Dame
Dame.
Dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Dame. I just wanted to give a shout out. You know,
Yeah,
I
man.
like Dame. Like you said though, Dame been in a lot of commercials, man.
Yeah, but you got Dame, you got Luka. Man, that's about 60 points right there. You know, I'm looking
And Booker.
and Booker, you know, man, that's 90 points if they get on. You know, if we're gonna go
Yeah.
like that, that's all-star game. So
Yeah.
that's why I got a more defensive minded with Tatum and Giannis and Embiid. I can't put LeBron and Trey. Trey can't hold nobody in the NBA. Not
Yeah.
one, maybe little Isaiah, little losing Isaiah if he was still playing.
And see, that's why I said, man, it will depend, which it always depend on who's allowed to play their game. Because offensively, overall, I think I got a better offensive group. However, if them boys come out defensive minded, they can shut all that down. So we'll have to see. It looks good on paper.
Oh yeah, yeah. It definitely be something that that we'll love to see. All right. I think that was a good, we took it back to the essence, bro. Like the way we started. But what you got for us in the end? You ready to wrap this up?
Yeah, for sure. But first, just to our listeners, just want to thank you guys for tuning in. As always, please like, subscribe, and put your comments in. I know we probably lost some people this week with the topic. However, this is the origin. This is what it came from us chopping it up, talking about stuff that we love, basketball, hip hop. Last week we gave you some R&B. We're gonna have a plethora of topics of what we talk about. But before we leave you, we always want to leave on a positive note and give you a quote. So I was digging around and I found this quote that I had from when I was in Cali, since we've taken it back to the essence. And it goes like this. It says, life is like a camera. Focus on what is important, capture the good times, develop the negatives, and if things don't work out, take another shot.
Wow.
I'm gonna say it one more time. Make sure you guys got it. Life is like a camera. Focus on what is important, develop from the negatives, and if things don't work out, take another shot.
That's right. I get it. That's good stuff, bro. And without further ado, everybody enjoy this weekend, however you choose to celebrate it. We getting ready to go into a 4-day holiday for Memorial Day. Be safe and just enjoy your weekend. And as always, thank you for listening to another edition of Fresh Five Friday with TY and Reggie. Peace be unto you.